Alright, and we are back with another episode of Duel Masochist. And here we are in the deck again. As you can see, nothing has changed. I just want to, give a few overview and some thoughts I had, which are, I thought about putting in some Sky Striker stuff, now that we have Ray, just to reduce the number of cards in the deck. Also, Ray is a Dark, which could help us get out Levianeer, but that's pretty much it. Like, we could engage for Ray, and then we have Ray. That's pretty much it. So I'm not gonna do this for now, while I have, a lot of wind and stuff. And the only one, I could probably replace the TG stuff, but not right now. Maybe in the future, and also depending on what cards I have. Another thing is our two Yang Zings. Now this one doesn't really do much, but each of them summons another Yang Zing from the deck when they get destroyed by battle card effect. So this would also technically reduce the amount of cards you have, and this one, obviously, if I use it as a synchro material, the synchro monsters are unaffected by spell cards, which is pretty good. Especially if we use it to, make our Dragoon Knight, for example. And it's a level 1, which could be useful with how the levels pan out. It would be better if it was a level 2, because then we could use like Senatus or Militum plus our cows, because this can be treated as level 4. Sadly, it is just a level 1, so it's a little bit awkward. But we do have Chiwen, obviously. And basically this can also be shown. And it's a tuner, so this is a possibility. I wouldn't put in Prana because we only have 2 Yang Zings. But yeah, that is a consideration. And then if we get more FA stuff, this might be okay-ish. We have 2 monsters that we can use, but we only have 1 trap and then this to actually increase the level of the monsters. So that's not going to happen for now. Yeah, so I just want to give a quick overview. I'll go right into the duels, so see you there. Alright, we're going second. Not too terrible, having Dark World dealings and Concealing Light. Valmonica card sleeves. Let's see if this is actually Valmonica. It's not. Oh, it's Blue on the Reese. Oh, well, I don't know how this is going to go. I rarely dual Fluonderies. As in, I dual Fluonderies maybe twice. So I don't know. Okay. Does this have a graveyard effect? Would leave the field as normal summon. If working must want to normal summon, the field is cut. Is banished. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Well, let's start with Dark World Lightning. Don't you love decks that actually play on your turn more than on their own? Always fun. The fact that they can put on an Omni-Negate on the field while it's your turn is also kind of fucked up, to be honest. So. Okay. So this is a little strange, but... Wait, what does this do? Tributes on one spot battle during if this card battles an opponent's monster. You can banish one card from your hand. That's fine. Yeah. Since I'll just resummon it. And then I'll set this and hope I don't die. I kind of wanted to wait for Mist Valley monster, but they would have negated that. I mean, I wanted to get it back to their hand, but still. Droll. Hilarious. Let me attack. Thank you. Oh, that's all we can do for now. Having M-Pen and Snow in the... Okay. That's... I mean, okay, I don't care. I mean, I care, because obviously they do have flow on the restraps, but... Could be worse, I guess. Flow on the Reese arts are pretty awesome. What? Okay. Hmm. If this got a Snom summoned, and you just got a Snom summoned. We are not out of this yet. I wonder what these two cards are. Because, I mean, they obviously had to set some to get... Okay. I mean, not really surprising that they have this, considering they want all their Flow on the Reese cards to be banished. Still, I don't like it. We do use the graveyard more than our banish zone, really. It's kind of funny. In the small window, this looks like it's right side up. And we can make out Dragonian Knight. I don't know if that makes sense though, because we can't use the negate, and destroying a monster by battle banishes it, which, I mean, obviously doesn't really matter because of this card, Defissure. But, you know. Oh! Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Yeah, and we can't use DD Crow because we have to discard it to the graveyard, which we can't. I guess I was about to say I should have made Dragonian Knight, but M-Pen can just half its attack, so it wouldn't really have mattered anyway. That's actually fine, but probably actually saves us from some damage, because Yellow Star obviously has more defense than attack. That's a lot of cards in hand, and they are all going to the bench zone, which is good for them, actually, and it's kind of annoying. See, in situations like this, I wish I had wave motion, because obviously wave motion cannon would be at, like, I don't know, what, turn 9? I mean, if we had it, like, obviously we would have to draw it. But... Aw, come on. Yeah, this is it. We out. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't done do this fast enough. Obviously, you know, I didn't want to use Stana for nothing because, I mean, 400 attack is nothing, so we couldn't really do anything. I should have just summoned DD Crow, really. But... Ah. I guess, for me, this is still a win because of how much they struggled to deal, or how long it took Blue on the Reese to win. I mean, we're not... Ah, we're dead. Yeah. That was close, I guess. I mean... See, in situations like this, I just wish we would actually draw the cards we need instead of always drawing the cards we need when we are winning anyway. But obviously, I don't know if Eschatos would have made much of a difference here, which would have been on our win con. Because, again, Dragonity Knight, we wouldn't have a negate. We need to banish from the graveyard, but our materials wouldn't go to the graveyard, they would go to the bench zone. Yeah, well, next duel. Well, that's interesting. Let's play this a little conservatively. So I don't want to discard either of those, and I do not want to discard those. That's basically the best 2 Dragonite cards we can have. And together with Sleeper or Mothman, this is our Dragonite Knight. Because House is a level 2 and can be treated as a 4, so it's like 8 and 10. Okay. Ew. Ha! Would you look at that? Yeah, let's actually flip our Sleeper. See if they have a negate or something. Summon our Mothman. Okay, nothing happened. So we summon Chaos. And I fucked this up. Actually, I mean, I didn't really, but I kinda did, I guess. Whatever. Am I stupid? I think I am. Why did I think... Wait. Right. If this is equipped to a monster... What? Am I drunk? Can I... This card, okay. If this card is currently equipped to a monster, you can special summon this card. Oh, I mixed them up. Yeah, no. Never mind. And then we have Insect, Spellcaster, Dragon, but I'm not going to use those right now because I don't know what they have. Okay. Jelly Cannon? What? Hi! Okay, dude. I don't know what to say to that. That was just mean. There was so much effort. I sacrificed Mothman and Sleeper. Oh, come on, dude. What the fuck is that? Huh? I'm a little confused about what's going on, so I'm gonna just do that. Ah, okay. I mean, time to risk it for the biscuit. If this is another jelly cannon, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, I now know that there's strengths in this deck, so... And the advantage of Eschatos against dragon decks is that you can call dragon even if they don't have anything on the field, and you can't be destroyed by that effect yourself, so... Ooh. Gravekeeper's Guard, huh? Yoink. They could have activated something. Another White Stone of Legend. Is it the Dragon starter deck mixed with some Blue Eyes cards? I mean, it has to be. This is a starter deck card. Interesting. You can special summon dragons. I think this might actually be a bot. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like it is. Anyway. Let's just activate this effect, just in case, you know. And then make this a done deal if we can. Alright, well, I guess we all expected me to win this, right? I mean, that was a weird deck. It was like, again, there was like the Dragon starter deck together with some Blue Eyes cards. Weird. Anyway, I'll see you in the pack. Alright, here we are in the pack. And about the deck our opponent had, I was kinda wrong. It was actually twice, two of the structure decks, Blue Eyes Chaos Max stuff. And then, for some reason, like X Dragonaut in there. I don't know. Magistry. Oh, it's a Heroes card. Okay, well, we're not using that. Second Machine Assembly Line. Scareclaw Clash. This is not generic at all, right? Yeah, it needs Scareclaw monsters. A second Leo Arms. Satella Knight Beetlejuice. You can target Montella and Graveyard. Send this card to the graveyard and to your hand. Okay, that's not really useful to us. Insector Firefly. We do have one other Insector. I think it's just one. Insector card. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... Hey, they're dark, so, you know, maybe... Oh! Oh. That's a little awkward. Actually, is it? We do have a bunch of wind monsters. So, not necessarily. If I have 4 more tuners with different names in your game, I control this single card. You can pay half weapons for all other cards on the field. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dragon monsters. I don't know. We can technically make this. We technically have enough tuners to use it. I guess I could put this in as like a, you know, last-ditch effort to clear the field or something, maybe. But it's a little specific. I'll have to check it out. Okay, so now our super rare card though. It's no way. So this is slowly but surely turning into Duel Masochist going Sky Striker. Yeah, this is actually one of the better spells we have, since this is generic. Like, we do not... I mean, obviously, I'm not allowed to control a monster in my main zone, in my main monster zone, but other than that, it's pretty good. If I have 3 or more spells in my graveyard, you can take control of that monster until the end phase. Now, this is actually a reason to put in Engage, I think, honestly. So, I'll actually check it out, because this is really, really good to have. Especially since we're going second a lot, with, you know, losing the coin toss 80% of the time. So, yeah, this goes in the deck immediately. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll see you in the next duel. Alright, before I go into the next duel, I'll tell you what I changed, actually. I haven't put in Judgment, Dragon of whatever, Heaven in the deck yet. I'm still kinda on the fence about it. I don't know. You know what? Let's do it like this. I'm not really using the weird fly anyway. For now. Might have been a mistake. I maybe should have... Whatever. So I took out our Gravekeeper's Spy. I know it's a bounce effect, it's pretty good, but it's also a flip effect, and put in Ray. Now, we obviously do not have a Sky Striker Ace monster in, you know, our extra deck. However, since I did put in Widow and I did put in Engage, I don't want to be in a situation, or rather, I want to lower the chance of being in a situation where we draw like Widow Anchor and Engage, and they have Engage and can use it, right? So I don't want to be this be a dead card in my hand. I was also thinking about putting in more spells to have, you know, the chance of having 3 or more spells in my graveyard. Ah, sorry, yawning. To have the chance of having 3 or more spells in my graveyard at the same time. However, as I've said quite often, the spells we do have are not really worth putting in. Like, we have so many very specific situational spells that it's kinda hard to put them in and justify. Like, there are some cards in here that are hard to justify, I get it, but, you know, a lot of these spells, it's just really niche uses. Even if we have cards from that archetype, right? And even if we use them, like, we have our Ancient Warrior 1 unit here, and we have 2 Ancient Warrior sagas, but, like, these don't do anything if you don't have way more. I mean, we have this one, I guess, but it doesn't do anything. Like, we can use this if we use 1/1, but we have to make space for this, and we have to have both of them in hand, and, you know, it's just not very good. Anyway, so yeah, I just put in these 3 cards, and I also took out the 7 tools, because traps are not that common. When we face Blue Eyes and we want to destroy True Light, I think Garuda is our better shot at doing that. And we still have Malevolent Catastrophe, which wipes all of them. Which I also thought about taking out, because it is also not coming up too often. But I think in some situations this could still be better. Like, if we do duel like Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, and they attack, and then we destroy them, and then on their turn destroy all their cards, I feel like that's better than having them activate True Light or the other one, the Dark Magician one, we destroy it and then they just still continue doing stuff, right? So yeah, this is the deck. This took way too long again to explain and talk because I ramble a lot, but I'll see you in the next duel. Alright, now that is a handle, right? Okay, yeah. So let's set this and activate this. And summon this. And then set this. Branded open. Despia. I don't think... no. House. Send one Dark Lord from your hand or face with the... Huh? Okay. Dark Lord Despia. That's certainly interesting. I mean, they're all fairies for now, right now, so, you know. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. There's a chance. There is a chance. We can still do this. Oh, actually we might. Call Fairy. So what you gonna do now? Sadly, we ourselves don't have fairies. What? Oh, Forbidden Draw. Okay, that's annoying. But wait, isn't that effect already applied and now it's gone? What? Okay. I mean, I'll just call Fairy again then, I guess. That's alright, I guess. I mean, now you summon this, Eschatos resolves and destroys this card anyway. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I take it. Yep, see. Nice. We won against Despia Darklord, which is not a competitive deck, but it's still a deck, I guess. Thankfully, it's not branded, because branded would have been difficult, because all of the different types. Well, it's mostly dragons, but that's what might have actually been easier. Whatever. We won. I'll see you in the pack. And this was great. Once again, we have accumulated 5 legacy packs, so we're going to open these first. Oh, that looks interesting. I say, but these packs lie to you more often than master packs do. So, you know, difficult to say. Supremacy, first lie already. What is this? A bird. If your life points were lower than when this card is activated, again, 2,000 life points, life points higher than your opponents, you take 1,000. What? So you just don't activate it when your life points are higher. What is it? Actually? Wait, what happens if your life points are the same? Nothing? I guess. That's actually hilarious if you... Like, if we are less than 1,000 above our opponent and we use this and we go down and then we could summon our Pyro Head guy. I'm not gonna do that, but it's technically a possibility. Maiden of the Maiden of Macabre. Okay, if this card is twice on battle spell, on it. Okay. And Crab Turtle. Then we have Aqua Snake and 3-legged zombie, the original Uni-zombie. Mushroom Mane. Aw. And the ultra rare lie pack. Oh, it's not a lie this time. Whoa. Armor of Hitch. Did anyone else hate these artworks? Like, what the heck is going on there? No, I don't like them. And what is this? Blazing Bombardment Beast. I have never in my entire life seen this card. Destroy all. Okay. If this card is entered, you can target one. Okay, destroy the monster. That's it? This card is to destroy monsters with 1900 or less attack? Why is this an ultra rare? Interesting. Yeah, I'll see you in the master pack. And here we are, master pack time. Let's go. Part number 1, cross-dimension duel. Ancient gear. Okay. Red Eyes Transmigration, Lord of the Red. We do not see another ritual spell without the corresponding ritual mod. Well, we wouldn't put this in the deck anyway. Blackwing, equip spell. Interesting. Evil Hero, Infernal Sniper. Violent Segment. Bitron. Huh. Not that we are gonna use. Oh, what is this? Spyro Super Agent, target one face party upon place it on top of the deck. You can activate. Ah, Utility Wire is not terrible. It's a trap, and we need to draw tough for this to be useful. theoretically we could use it. And Chaos Beast. 1 light tuner, 1 non-dark monster. Non-dark. 1 non-tuner dark monster. If any card from this turn, gain 1000 attack. Okay. You can target one of your banished line dark monsters, add it to your hand during a main phase, except the turn this card was in your graveyard. You can banish 1 line dark monster from your hand and or graveyard, except special summon this card from your graveyard. I don't know. Not really. I mean, we do banish, but we don't banish that much. Yeah. Nothing interesting. Well, I mean, this is interesting, obviously, utility wire, but it's not really useful. And since we only, like, we need to draw 1 in 40 cards and this to make this useful, but it's usable. And Chaos Beast, technically, but this is pretty restrictive, and is, if we would banish more and have more light and dark, maybe, but no. Yeah, so no changes to the deck. I'll see you in the next duel. That's a pretty decent hand. Kinda. From your deck to this card. Yeah. Drawing these two together is always a little awkward. Because this is the one I can use to unequip itself. The other one I can't, as far as I know. So... And of course blues again. Well, I mean, we haven't actually... We haven't dueled a proper blue, like a blue eyes like this in a while. The problem is we might just immediately get ODK'd. Let's lean back and let them do their thing. You know, I was feeling pretty decent about this, and then they did whatever that was. The first time each card you could probably disrupt a battle or card effect that is not destroyed is... Okay. Oh my, this is so annoying. The first time each card you control. If it was just monsters, that'd be fine. But now they protect blue the fucking... Wait, actually? If I... If I do this... And then do this, and call Dragon. What? That's dumb. Oh, because they negated the fucking effect. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. I tried. There's no way I can... Like... This is dumb. I hate this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, these two cards just being cheated. Well, I mean, I guess... Look. The fact that they can cheat out their Omni-Negate Blue Eyes and then cheat out Crimson Dragon to then cheat out Cypher Dragon is fucking dumb. That is just so dumb. I mean, obviously, if you had a proper deck, you had more chances to get through this, but the fact that both of them have an Omni-Negate, one of them even protects True Light from being destroyed once per turn, and then they have also... Oh my god. This shit pisses me off. Alright, here we go. Or not, I guess. Oh, there we go. Galaxy. Ice. Now I really wish I would go first. I only draw Stana at this point. Like, I want to draw Vishara. Come on. If I go first, Stana is great. If I go second, obviously I want the other one. Can they actually do something, please? This, like, today has been a really, a really tough ask on my patience. What the heck? Okay, well, I mean, sure, whatever. Ah, okay. I mean, I take it. That was weird. Okay. I guess I'll open a pack. And here's the pack. That was weird, but I take it. I take it all. Give it all to me. Give me all the free wins I can get. Rose Tentacles cannot be special summon. That's not a great start. Yes, I would have okay. Karakuri Anatomy. Mist Archfiend. You can normal summon this without tributing, okay. Destroy this card. You take 1,000 damage. No. Heritage of the Light. If a monster ritual shooting the Synchro XD summons while a monster with the same card type is on the field, you can draw one card. I mean, we really don't do this much, so I guess not. The Mentolan Mace. Oh, that's the Key Fairy, right? Okay. Churia Blessings, not doing anything. Stardust Wish. Oh. Once per turn, if a Stardust Synchro monster you control is distributed to activate its own effect. Sadly, we only have 2, both of which are almost impossible for us to summon. Well, one is impossible to summon, and the other one is almost impossible to summon. And DD Seeker. You target one face monster you control, banish it until the end phase of the next turn. That's an effect, alright. Okay, well, nothing I want to add in this one. So, I'll see you in the next duel. I will declare right here and now that Gold 2 is an awful place to be. Like, so since the free win, I faced against 700 negates on board Blue Eyes and some Necro Valley Dragoon, whatever garbage. I don't know. Of course, it's Lightning Storm. But at least this is a... Well, they're probably OD Chaos. I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. I do need another monster, but... Yeah, I'm not really worried about the warriors, I'm worried about the dragons. So... Yo, is that Galaxy Ice? Hold on, Dragon? I love this card, by the way. I really like this monster. I also like the Xyz cards. I don't like dueling against it, because for some reason I never get to the point where I can beat them. I don't know. I have an easier time beating harder decks than Galaxy Eyes. I don't know why. It's really strange. I just draw garbage. Like, what is this? Like, 2 monsters, fine, I guess, but... At least I can technically get 3 in the graveyard. And then if I draw a 4th that is neither a warrior nor a spellcaster, I can get to Eschatos and then get negated. That'd be great. I think I'll take out Living Fossil. It's like not doing what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm getting ODK'd, aren't I? Hold on, Lord. Can I be destroyed? Well, I mean, it's Warrior anyway. I wouldn't call Warrior. Oh my god, of course he has a negate. Meh! Why is this happening to me? I'm cutting out a lot of the shitty duels, which is everything after the free win we had, so... Okay, I gotta check something. We do not have the link arrows to do that. Isn't that sad? Okay. What does this do? Then target one of your galaxies for drinks to banish on your person. That's fine. it doesn't really matter, I guess. Activate living fossil. Get you back, I guess. Doesn't matter. Then we go with Decode Talker. Then we go into the battle phase, destroy this guy. Okay, main phase 2. Finish Ray, back operator, and this guy. Summon Eschatos. That's fine. Then we call Dragon. And that's interesting. Well, I can't do anything about that. At least they can summon any other dragons, even if they destroy Eschatos with Photon Dragon. They'd have to restart, basically. Okay, that's fine. Thanks, bro. Wait, what? Oh, of course they are fucking machines. This is so fucking annoying. You've got to be joking. Oh, you know what? You know, this episode is fucking awful. I hate it, but I mean, whatever. I take the fucking pack. I'm so tired of this shit. Yeah. We were at 6 losses. Well, technically 7. I don't count one because I literally quit the duel because I didn't want to do it against Weather Painter dog shit. I hate that deck. Here we are in the pack that we got for free, basically. This is basically a pity pack at this point. I mean, we're not at 10 losses, but we won the duel because they surrendered immediately, so whatever. I'll open it. Let's see what's in there. Void Breach. Not happening. Fluor on the Reefs. Hate you. Miraculous Descent. Target one of your banished fairy monsters per summon it. Okay. We do have a bunch of fairies, but nothing that would constituted deck. Darien, okay, no, never happening. Junk Gardener, oh. Really? E-call. Yeah, no. I mean, we have heroes, but nothing that I would consider useful. Light of the Branded. Target one fusion monster in your field or either graveyard. Return it to the extra deck. Then you can switch one of us from your graveyard or to your field and one monster from your opponent's graveyard to their field. Useless. What's this? Bird of Serenity. If this combo is survivability, you can destroy one other summon once you control instead. That's one other summon card you control instead. During that phase, you can choose one from your hand or deck with a level equal or lower than the total number of unused spell and trap zones on your field. I'll say this. This is insanely nice. It's not super strong with 2400, but it cannot be targeted by card effects. Winged Beast monsters cannot be cannot be targeted by card effects. If it's, well, I mean, if it's survivability, that's not happening unless we have other some more cards, which I don't know if you have any except the spell. But during the end phase, I can special summon one Winged Beast monster from a hand or deck, which is really good and useful. And we can make this because we do have a decent amount of Winged Beasts by Dragonity alone. So yeah, this is probably going into the deck. But yeah, I wish the two of the wins we had went this 3, basically. But I gotta end the episode here. I am tired. I lost so many duels in a row. I mean, not more than I usually do, but the duels were all awful. Like, everything about that was awful. I think there's one duel of those that is going to be in the video. The rest was just absolutely terrible. Basically, they went first, set up like 1,500,000 negates, and I'm like, well, I mean, you know, normal summon something, activate effect, negate. Well, turns over. So yeah, this is it for this episode. I hope the next one is going to be better. But I don't know. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one when I put some more Bit of Sovereignty in the deck. Goodbye.